Hi, welcome back to Knit for Brains podcast. I'm Laura Brady. Karen is not with us today, which I'll cover in just a second. This is episode 137 of our knitting, crocheting, sewing, whatever sort of crafting podcast that we're doing. We're located in Bradley, Illinois, which is 60 miles south of Chicago. You can find us on Instagram, Ravelry, Facebook, and also Knit for Brains Design on Etsy. Okay, Karen's not here today because they did get the call and her husband did get the transplant. Everything's going well so far, but she needs to rest and she's very ran down, that sort of thing, so she'll be back though. Let's see. We'll start as usual with shop update, which I have a bunch that I will be adding in. That went part of it. That I will be adding in after I finish recording. We will start with sock bags. Let me put that away. There we go. Okay. Alright, so sock bags. I found this fabric. I thought this was really cool. The top is also the inside. I have 3 of those. I have got 2 of this Gilmore Girls. 2 of this Gilmore Girls. It was a Gilmore Girls fabric spree, I guess. Oh, I really like this one. The flowers. And you probably can't tell, but this fabric here has a tinge of the purple, so it matches really well with the flowers there. I got 2 of those. Alright, then I have a bunch of Harry Potter bags, also in sock size. I've got 2 of these. Now these are a little different because the backs are the same as the insides. So 2 of those. I've got 2 of these. Only 1 of this one. Oh, my pile's already going crazy, guys. Alright, and then for the houses, I've got the blue, yellow on the back and inside. Got this one with the yellow on the back and inside. Then we go to the green, and it's got the gray for the back and inside. And then the yellow, it also has the gray for the back and inside. So that is all the sock bags. Then medium drawstring bags. Do I only have 1 of those? I guess I do. I only have 1 of these. Kind of wanted to keep 1 of these for myself. I think the fabric is so cute. I have got 2 of these in the medium drawstring. 2 of these in the medium drawstring. Oh, this next one I absolutely love. Look how cute, guys. It's so bright and pretty. I've got 2 of those. I was just noticing the one little guy, he's got roller skates on. Ooh, my pile is falling. Stay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have got 4 of the striped Gilmore Girls. And then for wireframe bags this time, I only have 3 of them, and they're being put in the shop, but they're more geared for my Arkansas people. And that is my Arkansas wireframe. There will be more wireframes coming in regular fabrics. I am just waiting on an order of the frames to come in. And this is a sparkled pink. So there's 3 of those. And then I do have a couple skeins of yarn that I added in. I'm trying to make sure that's not going to fall. I threw them on the floor. Because I had to dye up some yarn for Mother's Day. I'm trying to be a little ahead of schedule. And my mom likes purple a lot. So I did a couple different versions of it. So this one here is called Plum Envy. And then this one is Purple Pansy. And I love this one. So I've got 3 of the Purple Pansies and 2 of the Plum Envy. So those will also be added to the shop. And that is Knit for Brains Designs on Etsy. Okay. I guess we will go ahead and do FOs. I don't have a whole lot because I did like 50 to 60 bags this last week or so because I had an order for a yarn store as well for their yarn crawl that I had to get done. So, and I've had a few days where the lack of sleep has really been getting to me, so I'm not like very functionable, but I still got stuff done. So I got 2 dishcloths done. This is out of the Knit Picks Dishy, and I just used, and I showed it last time, I think it's the Grandma's Favorite Dishcloth. I knit it on a size 8 straight needle. So I just kind of knit these up and throw them into, I have a gift box, a gift cubby in my closet, and stuff like this just gets thrown in there. That way when I need a quick gift, that sort of thing. Alright, oh, let me go here first. So then, this one I will have to actually show the picture. While I was at, I think I showed you the beginning of it last time. When I was at Arkansas Yarn Co., they had got in some new yarn, some new cotton. It's Queensland Collection Coastal Cotton, pure soft cotton. So they are carrying that now. They have a huge variety of colors. And they'd asked me if I would knit a shop sample for them. Well, of course. I love to knit, but I don't necessarily wear all the things, so that kind of works out perfect for me. So I knit them the Simple Summer Tank. And I already mailed it off, but I did take a picture, which I could actually show. So this was just it laying on my my table. But I could actually show you the one that she posted. They ended up hanging it on their mannequin. Yep. Where'd it go? There it is. And look how cute it is. So it came out really nice. And that yarn is only like $6. So I knit a size small. And it took 2 skeins, so it was like a $12 top. I mean, very, very affordably priced. So if you're interested in that, you can order the yarn online through Arkansas Yarn Co. They also do have an app. And, well, shoot, where's it at? Yeah, I think it's just called Arkansas Yarn Co. And it's white, and then it has the pink shape of Arkansas. You can also download their app, and that makes it quick and easy as well. So that is all done. Up next, I have no idea. I do not even remember what I have finished. Oh, do not tell me I don't have sock blockers over here for these. I do not. And I can't send Karen. Alright, well, we're going to wing it, folks. It's okay. So, wide rib DK weight socks. This is a free pattern on Ravelry. I showed the beginning of these last time. I'm making it out of Malabrigo sock. That's the colorway, and I was just holding it double to make DK. And I started these for my son-in-law. Wait, I lied. These are mine. Never mind. These were mine. These are not my son-in-law's, I don't think. That must be this other one. Hold on here. Yep, I got the bags mixed up. These are for me. These sock blockers will work for that then. When I get to Phil's though, he's got some big feet. It's not going to happen. I have big sock blockers, but they're all the way across the room, and with the way the camera's set up, I'd have to like climb over stuff. Alright, so there we go. So these are actually for me. This was the last pair I did for me before I started on his, and I do have a full set. I really like this, the fit of these socks. I knitted not exactly the pattern. I don't do as many rows after the cuff because I don't like a really high sock. I do use the heel and the toe that they have in there. I'm using the same needle size as what they have listed. Like I said, these I did hold sock yarn double because I have a ton of sock yarn and I do not have much DK weight yarn. So those are done. Anyway, I'm not going to be able to get up out of here. Okay, so my last one that I have then is Phil's socks. His first pair. And I do not have ball bands or colorways or anything for this yarn because this was a full skein and I grabbed it out of my yarn cubby and there was not a tag attached to it. I pulled out some of the surrounding yarn and I did not find it, so I don't know what happened to it. And then this I just pulled out of like my big trunk that has like little bits and bobs in it, leftovers. So, and I held, it was fingering weight, I held them double. I'll try to put them on here, but they're not gonna fit. They're gonna be way too big. Yeah, he's got some big old feet, guys. Okay, so there they are. So this was kind of my trial sock to see how far a skein would go as well, and if I could do it with just one skein. So I was running out. I was getting nervous, so I switched over to the other color a little sooner than I would have liked, but okay, it's all blue, and he's also colorblind, so he's probably not even going to notice. He didn't when I brought one over, so I knit one, and I brought it over and had him try it on just to make sure I was good on the length and everything. I had traced his foot on a placemat, so I had that, but I still wanted to double check. So it fit perfect. So I finished the second one. It was so cute. He's like, well, what year? Because I told him I'm going to make him a box of socks for Christmas, which I've decided, as big as these are, will not be a box of socks. It will be a bag of socks, because otherwise I'd have to have a really large box. He's like, yeah, well, what Christmas will I get those? Because he's used to Alisha taking 4 years for a pair of socks. And I was like, no, this Christmas. So, got moving on those. That is all my FOs. Not as many as usual, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and give the one coupon code that we have left, which is for Amanda Rate Cole on Ravelry. If you use code KFB19, you will receive 20% off the patterns in her Ravelry shop. If you are a maker or designer and would like to offer a coupon code for the podcast, just message me through Instagram, the Knit for Brains. Okay, I'm going to take a sip here. I'm just drinking water tonight because as much as I would love a Dr. Pepper, it is 7:46 in the evening and I have enough issues sleeping as it is, so I don't need caffeine this late. So there's that. All right, I have quite a few FOs. I did work on almost everything. I don't know, we'll see. So since I finished that one skein of the Dishy, I went ahead and pulled out another skein. Oh, and there's a pattern. So yeah, I was right. Grandmother's Favorite Dishcloth, which is a free pattern. Oh, I guess I don't quite follow the thing. It says use size 6 or 7. I use a size 8, which, whatever. If you just Google Grandma's Favorite Dishcloth, it will come up. So I'm using Dishy. Worsted weight. I don't know that it has a color name. Kenya, that looks like. And I just started it. Oh, I thought I dropped a stitch. So it's just the very beginnings. And I've just been trying to keep one of these on the needles because I have not been knitting any vanilla socks. So this is kind of like my vanilla sock right now. Okay. Put that in there. Up next, okay, last time I had not worked on these at all. You guys all know the pattern, the Point Edwards mitts. I am using, I know it's Humble Acres. Untamed is the colorway. So it looks like that. So guys, I just got my nails done yesterday and I'm really loving them. I don't know if you can tell, but there's like fine glitter and then there's bigger chunks of glitter, which I'm quite enjoying. So I finally picked this up and made some progress. Got the thumb on hold and I'm just working on the top ribbing. So usually these would be done by now, but I've been kind of working on trying to like spread it out and work on everything, so I have a little bit of progress on everything. And those aren't a rush. So okay, up next is my sweater. This is by Casapinka. It is a DK weight sweater. It has instructions for long sleeves, short sleeves, and short puffy sleeves. I might never find the first page, guys. There we go. No need to panic sweater. Very easy pattern. It's definitely beginner friendly. I like Casapinka's patterns, so that's kind of why when I saw it I was like, oh, I'm gonna do that. So I am using Barocco Modern Cotton DK. Oh, I don't know if there's a colorway. Let me see. I think it might just be a number. Yeah, color 6653. It was kind of thin for DK, so I'm actually holding it double, and I had plenty of skeins to do that. So let me show you where I'm at. I don't know if I had a marker last time in this. It'd probably be easier if I didn't. Oh, I did. I actually put one in there. Probably be easier if I had it on a longer cord, but as I've said before, I really like I like my stitches to be very bunched up when I'm knitting. Alright, here we are, guys. So where that progress keeper is hanging up in the pattern part is what I've done. So basically now all I'm doing is knitting in the round. And I think this will be a good neckline because you know how I am with anything up too high. In fact, this t-shirt keeps like creeping up and making me feel like I'm choking. So I've actually, since I haven't had any socks, like vanilla socks, I've have brought this with a few times when we've gone out for dinner and such, because it's well, especially now because I'm just going in the round. Alright guys, I don't know what, oh there it is. I didn't know what I did with my needle keeper. And I am using square needles again, especially with it being around. I find that the square needles definitely help with the pain in my thumb that I tend to experience. So yeah. All right. What have I got next? Oh, I got a bunch of stuff still, guys. All right, I'll move to this one. This one is a new cast on. New cast on, old pattern. I have only made one pair of them so far, and I decided that does not have a picture. I have another one. After trying them on and stuff, they're fine, but they're a little snug. I wanted to add a couple rows to them. So I am knitting Journey by Margaret. It's the little no-show socks, which is primarily what I like to wear is the no-shows. So I had leftover yarn from a pair of vanilla socks I had knit from Arkansas Yarn Co. and she'd given it to me for Christmas, hot cocoa with friends on her Yummy Sparkle. So it's Arkansas Yarn Co. Let me see if I can, I actually have, this is actually a hoe, because I have one done. And this one fit really well. So there it is. I'm quite happy with that. I love the yarn. I don't know if you guys are seeing. Oh yeah, there we go. You can see that sparkle. So then I went ahead and I started the second one. Because these I knit one at a time. And I also do DPNs, which is what the pattern was designed for, was DPNs. You could definitely switch it to magic loop. That would not be an issue. But I don't mind using DPNs. So yeah, these will definitely be done for next podcast. Well, I shouldn't say definitely, because you guys know I tend to get distracted. But that's the plan at any rate. Alright, so that's those. And those knit really fast. I did that the first sock in a day. I'm gonna run out of room next to me. Alright, we'll go to the poncho. I just dumped over a whole bag. We'll go to the poncho next that I was knitting for my daughter. It's also Casapinka. It was originally a knit-along called Pinions. It's made for fingering weight yarn. You can use however many colors you want. It's very adjustable. There's like 20 different sections. I just grabbed a bunch of minis, and I want it to be bright and colorful because that's definitely what my daughter will enjoy. And I actually, I love this pattern, guys. I'm probably not going to love it at the end because I know I'm going to have to seam it, and I'm not all about that, but that's fine. But when I start knitting this, I don't want to put it down. Let me show ya. So there's a progress keeper down there. So I did quite a bit, and then I forced myself to put it away. But guys, look how pretty this is going to be. Alisha is going to love it. So, and I think part of it is that you're switching colors all the time, you're switching stitches all the time, so I think that's what creates my interest, or keeps my interest, I should say. And this one I'm just kind of plucking along on. Whenever I get it done, I get it done. I've got that in my big, huge Knit for Brains bag. Okay. Up next, once I pick stuff up off the floor, my hot cocoa tag. I just sent a ball of yarn flying that way that is hooked to a sock, so this should be interesting. All right. We'll go to the crocheted blanket next, because I did do a little bit of work on that. And this, I just have random leftovers thrown into a bag, and I just stick my hand in, and okay, so where that progress keeper is, I did all that. So this is just going to be a bright and cherry blanket that's going to sit on the couch for Karen by her recliner. And I'm thinking once I finish this one, I'll probably do a second one, but I'm debating I might actually hold the scraps double for the next one and do a DK weight. I don't know. We'll see. So it's a nice way of using up some scraps and some little minis, and I keep that in my big strawberry shortcake bag that Lori from Arkansas Yarn Co. made for me, and I'm zipping yarn up in it. There we go. Alright, up next, I am throwing stuff all over the place, guys. This is also a bag that Lori made for me. Alright, I haven't done much work on this, and as I was working on it, I'm still, I don't know, I'm still kind of going back and forth on it, so don't be surprised that one of these podcasts I don't go, you know, when I'm switching to a different pattern. It might happen. So this is the Lounging Top Fingering Weight by Hohi. I am using a yarn that I bought a few years back when I was in Vegas from, I'm always afraid I'm saying this wrong, Sparger Yarn Co. called Country Fair. I bought it at Mad Knitter's Yarn in Vegas. And this is what it looks like. And I haven't done that much work on it, but, and it's really rolling, so it's kind of hard to show. Okay, so, oh, actually I did more than what I thought. So where that progress keeper is, I did from there to the top. I have to do 6 inches, which thankfully they say to measure the edge, because good luck measuring the rest of it. 6 inches, and then this is put on hold, and then I have to pick up something else, and yeah, we'll see. I don't know why I keep going back and forth. I think I'll like it if I stick with it, but I don't know. I don't know why this one I'm like doubting so much that I want to do it, but I guess I'll see how the next couple weeks with it go, if I work on it or don't work on it. I think the yarn's really pretty. These are just some cheap needle protectors I got from Joann's when I had a coupon. And again, I was using Addy squares. Rockets, that's what they're called, but they're squares. Alright, I only have one other whip. And it's actually a hoe as well. So let me grab that. Let me see if I can get the ball of yarn, because I can't really show you the yarn when it's all the way across the room. Hold on here. Okay. I got it. So I have this in my new bag that I showed last time that I got when I was in Arkansas Yarn Co. It's gone traveling with me a little bit. Now this is my last, well, hoe slash whip, but it's also an acquisition because I couldn't wait. So I'm doing again the DK, what's that, wide ribbed, I have no memory, guys, wide rib DK socks for Phil. And me and Karen went to Greencastle Fiber event. I don't remember. Not last, was it last Friday? Friday before? Last Friday? At any rate, we went. And one of the things I purchased was from Black Cat Fibers. I got some DK. I got those stuffed in there. So I got Nimbus is the first one, so Black Cat Fibers. This is Nimbus. So I bought a skein of this because I figured for toes, heels, and cuffs with DK weight socks, it'll make the yarn go a little further. And then this one I got is called, oh, I don't even know how to pronounce this. Where's Karen when I need her? Eye of Sauron, I'm gonna go with. So I finished one of them. Okay, I swear I just had a sock. It's like I just had a sock blocker. And I'll put it on the sock blocker even though it's not the right size sock blocker. But at least you kind of get the idea. I'm being noisy with my zipper. Yeah, I'm going to have to remember bringing my other sock blockers over. But you can get the idea of how that's knitting up. And then I did the cuff, the heel, and the toe in the gray color. And then I do have, wow, that's kind of dangerous. I do have the cuff started of the second one. And again, I am using Addy squares in the exact size that the pattern calls for. And this was this was Phil's foot. If I didn't show you guys that I traced the one time I was over there, so I don't really need it anymore because I actually wrote down how many rounds I did, you know, on the foot and that sort of thing. So now it's easy to know how many rows to do. So yeah, that was an acquisition because I went to the yarn festival and I knew I wasn't gonna purchase a ton because I have a lot of yarn. But as I said, I don't have a lot of DK weight yarn. And I decided beforehand I was going to see about possibly getting some DK yarn. So I stuck to that. And I did fairly well. I didn't go crazy. Karen actually, I was packing the sock locker in the bag. Karen actually got a new craft to do, but I'll let her tell you about that when she comes back. We had fun. It was like, what did I say? Is it 2.5 or a little over 2.5 hour drive for us? And there was like an hour time difference. The event was good. It was smaller than usual, which I was kind of expecting. It was a lot woolier than it had been in previous years. There was a lot of stuff I could not touch. Karen was disappointed. I had promised her that we would go to Dairy Queen afterwards because, of course, she had never had been to a Dairy Queen grill and chill where they have like the food and stuff, and I had brought her before and said you have to try these chicken strips because I love the chicken strips with the gravy, which is funny because I don't typically like gravy. And she tried them and she loves them, so she was looking forward to going to Dairy Queen while we're there. Yeah, they didn't work out very well. Both the Dairy Queens in that area were closed for dine-in. They only had drive-through, so that didn't work out very well. So we ended up coming all the way back home before we got anything to eat, which was really pushing it. We did stop a couple times for snacks, so that was good. All right, so also from Black Cat Fibers, I purchased another one to use for Phil, and it is called Grave Rave, and I figured that gray one I could also use with this one. Guys, isn't that pretty? I love this, and it's unusual because I'm not usually drawn to green, but I like that one. And then I did buy from another lady I was talking to a little bit, and I couldn't resist this one because it was on sale. Now, who's this by? Interlacements, and it's their tippy toes. So their website, oh, I guess it says find a store near you. Okay, well, that's not helpful. Guess they don't have a website. Well, at any rate, this is called Old Fashioned Christmas. Look like I need to, like, I wonder how many. Okay, 400 yards. 88% superwash wool, 12% nylon. Huh. So, Old Fashioned Christmas. And it was on sale for like $12. So, I had to get it, right? I mean, that's what I'm going with. So, it's pretty. I think that'll knit up really pretty. I love, like, that section there. So, yeah. So I got that. This was the only one that I purchased, like, really without a plan in mind. But that's okay. It was on sale. That's what I'm going with. Then there was another booth, which I don't even know what it was. They had like little odds and ends and stuff. Well, I got a little pair of scissors and another thing of highlighter tape, because I tend to go through highlighter tape, and then like when Karen's here, I tend to pass it on to her because she'll be like, oh, I don't have highlighter tape. Oh, this was one of the first things I bought. And I don't know that I know where I got it from. Unless it says on there. No, it does not. They didn't put a card or nothing in there. The bag doesn't have the name on there. So I don't know. I got some stitch markers / progress keepers because, yeah, like I needed them, but they're cute. So this one says, I like a good fingering. This one says, oop, just one more row. Let's see. Knitting does the body good. And yarn snap. All right, that's everything I got there. Like I did not go crazy. So I did 3 skeins of DK and then the sale skein of yarn. So not too bad. I was on good behavior. And then I also got some mail from my friend that was just so sweet. She sent me a little card with a really sweet note, and she saw this and instantly thought of me, and had to send it, guys. Look at the little Yorkie. It's for cleaning your, it's the lens cloth for cleaning your glasses. So she said that I can always have a moo-moo in my pocket with me. Is that not the sweetest? I love it. Oh. So that was so sweet, and oh. And I knew it was coming, but of course, you know, when I went to open it, I'm like, okay, hold it together. I'm like, oh, it's so sweet. And her little card and everything. So, yeah. I did have some Goodwill finds, but they're all for Karen. So I'm just going to hold on to those until she's back. And, yeah. That's what we'll do. So, let me look in the book. I think that's all the knitting I have for you guys. I knew this would be a quick one. I talked about the fiber event a little bit. Let's talk TV. Guys, I need more recommendations. So, I finished the first season of The Profiler. Words. Really enjoying it. I just have to, I had only gotten the 1 season, so I have to get the other seasons. There's 4 seasons. So in the meantime, I didn't know what to watch. I've watched so much. So I started watching one on Hulu that was like a recommended one called The Catch. Thing is it's only 2 seasons. So I'm already on the 2nd season. Sad. It's okay. I mean, it's fine. It's nothing. Would I highly recommend it? No. Is it entertaining enough to keep me occupied while I'm knitting? Sure. So there's that. Yeah. So I need some more ideas of what to watch. I'm starting to run out of things. Like I've gone through most of the list that you guys have recommended to me of things to watch. My list is like really getting down there. I watched a movie on Netflix the other day. I didn't write it. Well, I wrote it down. It's in the other room. I can't remember the name of it though. I'll have to try to remembering that in for next time so I can tell you about that. But I mean, there really wasn't much to say. If you like Hallmark, you probably would have liked it because that's what it kind of reminded you of, was a Hallmark movie. And it was okay. That's kind of how my TV watching has been lately, is it's okay. I mean, I don't, yeah. I need something that's going to grab me. Still watching all my usual stuff. Okay, give you an update on... Why do I always forget his name? So we had the discussion that... Yes, I did remember his name. No, I didn't. That's not his name. About FBI Most Wanted had killed off the main character. Yes, Jillian, and was bringing in a new actor to kind of take his spot, and he was the actor from Law and Order, Organized Crime, Dylan McDermott, and I went on and on and on and on about how I did not like him. Okay. I did not like him in that one. I'm not hating him in FBI's Most Wanted. I've seen... I think there's been 2 episodes now since he's been on it. And I'm not mad about it. Do I miss the other guy? Sure. But I was really thinking I was going to have to stop watching FBI Most Wanted because of him moving to it, because I really did not like him on the other show. But he's much better in this one. Yeah. So, I mean, there's that. That was good. I think that's all I have for you guys, so I'm not going to keep yapping along. As always, if you have not already, subscribe, like, ring the bell, comment. If you have any TV recommendations, that'd be a great comment for you. Go check out the bags and yarn and whatnot. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but somebody just went racing by. Go check out the bags, the yarn, and whatnot, and on Etsy at Knit for Brains Designs. And I will see you guys in 2 weeks. Bye!